Okay guys, it's time for another one of these Habs news update thingy-majiggies, and in today's jiggy, we got quite a bit of bread to feed the ducks. We'll touch on the suspension of Michael Pezzetta, we'll take a look at some comments that were made by Marty St. Louis on Cole Caulfield, we've also got quite a bit of Carey Price news to cover, and much, much more. But first, let's start things off with a tank update. See what I did there? Our Montreal Canadiens have been fighting back against the evil Arizona Coyotes. This is going to be one bitter fight right till the very end of the season to determine which team sucks more. But with tank war veterans like Mike Hoffman leading the way, we might actually have a shot at this thing. Taking a look at the remaining 6 games on the schedule, I don't know what you see, but I see maybe 1 win in 6 games. And if we're lucky, maybe none. That may be wishful thinking, but come on. It's time to just, starfish the rest of the season. Moving on, the great Michael Pezzetta has been suspended for 2 games by the NHL's Department of Player Safety for this hit on TJ Oshie. He did kind of catch him up high in the head area. I mean, I've already been over this on a recent video. This is actually the exact amount of games that I thought he was going to get. And yeah, I'm just, making sure you guys are aware of that. You can now call me Nostradamus or Newfie-damus, whichever one you prefer. That's fine with me. Next up, even though this little guy has cooled down over the past couple of games, Colonoscopy Caulfield, our little bundle of joy overall, since the arrival of Marty St. Louis, has been on a complete rampage. He's got everybody pointing the finger at Marty St. Louis, giving him all the credit and all that good stuff. But here's a twist. Maybe, just maybe, Caulfield himself snapped out of the funk. Whoa, yeah, imagine that. St. Louis would say, quote, "I think what Cole has done here is hit a reset button. What Cole has done here is because of Cole. Have I played him in maybe some situations where he wasn't played before? I'm not sure, to be honest. I didn't watch the Canadiens closely. Smart man. But he's so dynamic. He's the kind of player you want to put on the ice in an offensive situation, and it's up to him. What Cole has done this year is Cole. My job, if I'm here next year, is how do I get Cole to the next level?" So there you have it. That's pretty much Marty St. Louis coming out and saying, hey, Caulfield snapped out of this funk himself. So why don't you quit asking me to cure diseases and shit? Jeez. Good stuff, St. Louis. Now it's time to dive into the Carey Price news. And there was quite a bit of this stuff kicking around today, because after practice, Price was taking questions from the media, and then it kind of turned into a bit of an interrogation. So I'm just going to go ahead and break down all the main points here, starting with the Stanley Cup Run last year, which now feels like a lifetime ago. When this was brought to his attention, Price would tell them that he's not fully recovered from the mental trauma of not winning the cup. As for the remainder of the season, he told them that he's just taking it day by day. He doesn't want to overexert himself or anything like that. And hey, he also made note of some of the support that he's been getting around the league. Not only are his current teammates happy to have him back, but former Canadian Thomas Plekanec reached out to him. Price would also say that Sidney Crosby reached out to him and said that he's happy to see him back in action. And even the other night against the Washington Capitals, Alexander Ovechkin was caught on camera giving Price a fist bump as well. Pretty classy. Ovechkin would say after the game, quote, "Price is one of the best in the league. He's been through some tough situations, he's a warrior, and it's good for him, the organization, hockey, and his family. I'm very happy for him that he's back, and I hope for the best." And wait, he wasn't done. Get a load of this. Ovechkin also had a message for us fans. Montreal is one of my favorite places to play. The atmosphere and you guys, the media, make it intoxicating. Whoa, come on, easy on the booze there, Ovi. He goes on to say, and if I had a message for Canadiens fans, it would be to keep being passionate and intense. Montreal is one of the most beautiful hockey cities in the world. God, can we keep him, Kent? Come on. Now, one last thing on the Price situation. The media also asked him about the possibility of playing for Team Canada at the World Championship, and Price would say it's not very likely at all, which isn't a surprise. That's not a shock. But as for Nick Suzuki, who also spoke with the media today, he would tell them, hey, if Team Canada reaches out to him, he's going to definitely consider it. And if he does get invited, he's going to be reunited with former Habs head coach Claude Julien, which is kind of cool because Julien's been having some health issues over the past couple of years, and he's going to be back behind the bench for Team Canada. They just made this public today, and hey, I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty happy to see that. Good for Julien. Anyway, guys, that does it for this Habs news update. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to slap around the like button on the way out of here. And hey, see you next time.